All right, next up we're talking about the slip stitch. And this is the part that is going to be the tightest stitch of all. It's the one we discussed was really good for ruffles. It's also going to be your joiner stitch when you're wanting to bring two pieces of crochet together, which is very common in pretty much any kind of accessory like hats or jewelry or scarves. So in order to do that, you need to remember that anytime you're dealing with the slip stitch, the single stitch, and the half double crochet stitch, you're going to skip the first chain, which means ultimately you want to chain out however many is called for and then add just one more. So we see that when we fold over and we skip that first stitch. Now what I'm doing is I'm holding my yarn with a little bit of tension back here. I am holding my chain over here to be nice and still. I've got the control over here with my index finger, and then I've still got my hook with my thumb placed right here on the flat part. So I'm folding over, I'm skipping one stitch, and then I'm using the little needle nose part to go in to the very top piece of yarn. Once I do so, you'll see that there are two bits of yarn on the hook. And then I'm going to take my extra yarn back here, and I'm going to yarn over as we did before, which means I'm coming around from behind. I am catching it and I'm pulling it through, but I don't stop there because I pull in through the next one as well. So I had two, I yarned over and I pulled that yarn through both. And then I continue, I go to the next one, go through, wrap around from behind, catch the yarn, pull through the first one, pull through the second one. Now once again, this is not a very typical stitch if you are working on a piece that's much too tight, but this is a slip stitch that will be used as we join the yarn later on. There you go.